Let's navigate our browsers to the Ozone Watch page from NASA. So what we're looking at is some movies that show changes in the amount of ozone in the atmosphere over Antarctica. So this globe right here, we're looking up at Antarctica, or down, depending on where you are. And so we're going to look at what happens to the level of ozone. The color chart here shows lower ozone means closer to the blue and purple side of the color spectrum. Higher ozone means closer to the red and the pinks. And so I'm going to click on one of these. Let's look at what happened last year to the ozone. So you'll see the swirling of the atmosphere there, and as we go forward in time, the color over the Antarctic starts to shift more towards the blues and purples, meaning that there's less and less ozone, surrounded by high levels of ozone, that red and yellow. This ozone hole fluctuates by season, and the chemistry behind that, the atmospheric chemistry, is still not completely understood, but it alarmed chemists back in the 1980s when they saw this happening. They were concerned that we were losing, or there was some damage being done to our protective ozone layer. So you can actually look at different years and see what happened. Let's take a look at 2018. Was it any different? So again, the cycling of the atmosphere. We can also look to see the historical pattern for the same month. So like June from 1980, ooh, that's a pretty big hole there. Look how purple it is over the Antarctic. So yeah, let's look back at June. So we can look at June, the month of June, historically from 1981 up until the present. So at this same time frame, in some years, the ozone hole was bigger, smaller. So looking at longer term patterns. You can find out more about ozone by clicking on some of the other links up here and take a look around.